guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's time for another budget review, and for those of you who are new here, I picked the Hemlock and Oak 2023 Daily Planner as my budget planner for this year. This is the first time that I tried this planner, and I'm absolutely sold on it, guys. I've already pre-ordered my one for next year. So if you haven't checked out this daily planner, feel free to check out my original video up there. I'll leave a card. And other than that, we're going to get moving right on into this budget review. So pretty much I've started doing these just as an accountability thing to keep me moving along in my budget, and I'm gonna have to say so far it is working, guys. So what Hemlock and Oak does is it gives you a 2 year at a glance, and basically I use this for like projection payoff dates. So far we're moving right along. We're still on track to where we need to be. I did include a detritus sheet. This has helped greatly in one, just motivating myself to keep making those extra payments because it is fun to color in the blocks, and two, it does give me a nice visual of how close I am to having the account paid off. So we're, like I said, we're moving up to level 2, so it's moving right along there. So they give you a year at a glance next. I use this as a dashboard. All the paydays are in green. The focus accounts are in red. If I pay them off, they're also highlighted in the month. Holidays are purple, birthdays are blue, vehicle inspections, driver's license, like that type of thing, those are in orange. And of course, the large sums of money in and out, those are in yellow. So this is a nice quick way to get to see like how busy each month is for your budget, and I've also included how my credit score is moving along as I'm paying these things off. So as you can see, like, this was the last time I was able to pay a card off because Discover is a bigger card, so it has kind of put a damper on, you know, how quickly that's going up. I'm kind of hoping by next month that it should well, I mean, the debt ratio should go down, so that should make my score go up. So I should be seeing something by October. And yeah, okay, so we still have this last and final page here. To me, this is the most important if you are doing a debt payoff journey. You need to take all of the account balances, and this way you know what it is you're paying off. It sucks at first, guys. It does. This is the most painful page, but basically, you just figure out if you're going to pay them from the smallest amount to the highest. That's called the snowball method. There's also the avalanche method where you take the highest APR to the lowest APR. You just have to play around with the numbers and figure out which method works best for you. I used a site called Stabit, and it's also like a mobile app. I believe it's like the debt payoff planner app or something. I have it listed down below if you're interested in that. It's free. That's basically where I get my numbers and my list from. And of course, at the end of each month, I total up how much I paid towards my debt, and then that lets me know the what I call the total detrits. So this is all of the debts put together. So like I said, like it's a slow progress, but it does build up. So just keep moving with it. So let's see here. Let's get to our monthly view. Again, all I do is I just take all my projected bill pays. I mark them on the calendar so I get a visual of when they're due, and these would be my paydays. So basically, like, we'll use this one as an example. All of these I normally cover with this payday, so it's not like, oh my god, there's a bill due next week. It's like I pretty much already know, and as you can see, like, I've already started working on paying these ones. Like, since these are extras and that, I'm gonna wait closer to Saturday to pay them because it's not like they're like the main bills, which are in red. This one's already transferred over. So, like I said, like this kind of gives you a chance to look ahead in the future so that you're not surprised at the bills. Another thing I do is I do have a $5 daily savings goal. I do take them out for each paycheck now just because I'm used to not having the funds in my pay. But when I did first start, it was an actual $5 every day transferred to a savings account. I do still have my no credit cards challenge. Ever since I started checking on this weekly, it has gotten a lot better. I started that last month just because these months here I kind of went back into the bad habit. But hey, we're moving right along, like I said, so things are greatly improving here. I did have to purchase a hot water tank, so I already made a payment plan for that, and it is every Saturday I have to pay 32 on it, so I can stay with the 0% offer. Of course, my main focus card is still Discover, so it's a little tough, guys. It's a little tough trying to get this taken care of with this. But again, those are both 0% offers. And I would like to, main one is to get the Lowe's tank paid off. I would like to get Discover paid off since it was projected. But, I mean, worst case scenario is I'm going to have to transfer that over to a zero balance, another zero balance transfer. Because I do not want to get hit with all that interest at once. And of course, I do have the hamper that I purchased last month, which I did need. It's just got one more payment, so we're almost done with that. And I know, guys, it's like trying to pay off debt and live life at the same time can get tricky. So, the last time that I left Jen's, we were on the 3rd. Basically cleaning that mess. And again, like I said, he's been home. He hasn't been going to work. So, I mean, the messes are a lot more than what they normally are. But, I mean, the way that we set up the agreement so that I don't go absolutely insane is that there is a cleaning fee involved. To me, he's an adult. So if he wants to live like he has cleaning services, he will pay for cleaning services. So for those of you who have adult children who are moving back into your home, that's a wonderful agreement to have. So yeah, not really too much happened there. I pretty much stayed home. Nothing happened. Monday, we had off of work. It was Labor Day. So, again, I stayed home. I didn't do anything, so it was a no-spend day. And the other thing that made it really nice was that I had these 2 accounts that were due, but they're accounts that I paid off before, and I did not add anything else to them. So it's kind of nice because I got to look at it and say, oh, wow, like at the beginning of this year, I would have paid $50 today because they would have been 25 a piece. So it's nice knowing that that is paid off. So again, that's one of those weird little things that you get to see during your payoff journey, that like you are actually saving money. I mean, you're spending a lot more because you're trying to pay the debt off, but at the same time, I am saving because that's $50 I got to keep to myself for that day. Tuesday, we went in, and I mean, we're short staffed at work, so there's a lot of overtime. Of course, I had to go in earlier. So yeah, there's literally no way for me to spend. I can't even go on break. So, I mean, it sucks. It did, but at the same time, it's good for the budget, right? And okay, so Wednesday, I do take the Vita Authority collagen. I'm on my final bottle, and apparently they have a 40% off end of summer sale, so that's kind of nice. And I did find out that instead of putting it on an Afterpay, which is what I've been doing, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Afterpay. I love the fact that it's 0%, but at the same time, it just gets really annoying with like how the payments come out like every 2 weeks. With this one, I don't have to worry about it until like October 6th. So it'd be like the whole next month. Actually, I think it's like October 17th is whenever the first payment's due. Um, I'm gonna, because whenever I do buy them, I buy them in bulk and then I, sell them to others that are at my workplace. So I'm gonna have the funds by then. So this was actually really, really nice to know that I could get the amount that I needed. It's 0%. I didn't know anything right now. And by the time the first payment's due, I'm gonna have it. So that was actually really, really nice. That's why you don't see anything down here, because whenever it does come in, that's when I'm gonna start entering it into my log. Okay, so yeah, no, we're moving right along, guys. This is gonna be a quick one. So Thursday, like I said, I was too busy, right? So Thursday, of course, if you're unaware, Starbucks is giving a buy one get one fall drink special every Thursday for the month of September. And guys, I'm a sucker for the pumpkin spice, the apple macchiatos, and I was like, you know what? Like I said, we haven't really spent at all this week, so that's a little fun one for me. So I did reload my balance, and I did get one of each, and oh, it was wonderful. It was fantastic. It was too good to pass up, and that gets us to Friday. So like I said, my son hasn't been at work. He was sent home. Apparently, something happened. So Friday is the day where I got to really learn about like what happened. It's not good. So basically, all I had to take off work Friday. Um, it sucked. And basically, I had to drive Ray around everywhere to prepare for a hearing. And, well, like, I'm not going to get into the details of it, but from what we understood from the first part of it is that everything was going well. I mean, there are going to be changes, of course, there should be, that would be necessary. He is put on an unpaid suspension now, but, I mean, from what we saw, that was like best case scenario. And of course, we got in the car, and I was like, okay, now we're going grocery shopping because we didn't have time before. And yeah, that's when you get that lovely call. So then we had to go there, and we had to go through all that. But it was like, you know what? It's him. It's him. He's an adult. And I'm just glad that I don't have to pay it. So, what should have been a great day, payday, was extremely stressful. But I mean, once we went grocery shopping, guys, I came home and I literally just passed out because I mean, I was tired. I was whooped. That was a lot. But then again, we come into Saturday here, and this was the first day where I actually got to just sit. I didn't have anything else going on. He did leave the house for a little bit. So I think that's whenever the stress from the week, like, literally just caught up to me. And I am an emotional spender. So, of course, all I wanted to do was buy, 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 buy. And I think I did pretty good, okay? For everything that I was looking at, I'm gonna have to say I did really, really good here. Um, because I did have to keep asking myself, why are you buying this? And it's because you feel like crap and you're tired and you're stressed. Buying this thing isn't gonna help. So, for the most part, I did try to nap it off because it did get really strong right around in here, and I was like, no. So yeah, I read a book and I tried to nap it off, but I mean, you do go to wake up sometime, and so yeah, there were a couple purchases, but I still think that I did pretty good with these. There's a couple of shirts on Etsy that I wanted, and I talked myself out of it because it was like, no, like it was $50 and up, and I was like, no, as much as I want them, no, not yet. And of course, I did find a sticker sale. I wish I could remember the name of the shop, but I mean, you'll be seeing them in my plan with me's whenever I do arrive, when they do arrive. I think it was a pretty good deal, and it was free shipping. And I mean, as an Etsy shop owner myself, I do like to support fellow Etsy shops. So I'm digging what I got here, so I'm okay with this. It was, 15 and under. Of course, I napped again. Well, okay, we know apple season's upon us. And I mean, I have all the pumpkin candles, I have all the spice candles. Um, guys, I really want an apple candle. And like nothing is, to me personally, like my opinion, I love Bath and Body candles, and they do have them on sale for $12 right now. So the way that I was able to tell myself is I was like, okay, so we're going to do this in two ways. One, I need to figure out how to do this where it cost me $0. So I did use my Discover rewards. So I purchased a Giant Eagle Bath and Body Works gift card. Then this way I get the Giant Eagle fuel points, but I used my Discover rewards to purchase it, so that is $0. But now I got the $50 gift card through Giant Eagle, so then that gives me the gas points, which then gives me free gas. So now technically I got free gas for $0, and that is what I used to buy one candle. I had like 10 in my shopping list, one. Because the whole reason why I was on there is, if you remember, I wanted an apple candle. So that is how I took care of that. Should be picking that up today. So that's kind of nice. And that gets us to September. I had to take care of the phone and the car insurance, and I did make an extra payment on the Discover Extra. Of course, the no cards isn't checked yet, because, the day isn't over. And like I said, guys, I am still stressed about all of this. But again, as a friendly reminder, anytime I do make those payments, they are colored in, so that would give us these two. And another quick note about this is that if you are paying off your debt and it is a large balance such as this, you would have your standard payment, which, as you can see, mine are orange. If I was just only making the standard payments, I would still be down here. So that is why it's very important to start adding those extras, because as you can see, like, the majority of this is yellow. So the majority of this pay down is the extra payments. So again, I'm going to apologize that I had to make this like super quick. I got a lot going on today, like as you just saw what my week consists of. It's a very short time, a lot of things going on here in the household. But I did still want to get this budget review on here because, like I said, this is helping me stay current with it. It's helping to motivate me, keep me going. And I'm really hoping, guys, I'm hoping by the end of December that I can show you that, like, I know Discover's probably not going to be paid off by now. I think that's pretty clear by seeing how long it's taken me to get through each of these levels. But I'm really hoping, guys, that it's going to be a manageable amount and I can transfer it. And we could just keep moving on with this. And like I said, like, I've already purchased my next Hemlock and Oak daily planner for 2024. And I did choose the Midnight Blue just because it reminded me of like an ocean blue, like a real dark, deep ocean. And to me, that is my Sea of Debt. So I'm really hoping that this Sea of Debt is gone by the end of next year. And these weekly budget reviews are really, really helping with that. So again, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, guys. I do greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more budget reviews.